Chase could be won for the second year running by a lady rider. Last year it was Anne Ferris riding the outside of Bentham Boy. This year it's her sister, Rosemary Stewart, who's riding the anti-post favourite Excursion. And already they've proved themselves a winning combination on the big day earlier this season in the Findus Handicap Chase at Leopardstown over Christmas.
Here they come now to the final fence, little between them. On the left, it is Excursion, and Excursion leads over it. And their faller is Hard Case. Hard Case is gone, and the Ellier has run way over to the far side. And as they race down to the finish, it's Rosemary Stewart and Excursion. Excursion, a great day for the Rooney family at Christmas, as it was at Easter. And it's Rosemary Stewart winning an Excursion.
But if he jumps the last like that today, he'll end up in the silver ring, because remember, Fairyhouse is a right-hand track. But he's in good form. He was a good winner at Down Royal 3 weeks ago. Well, there's no doubt as to what will be the most popular winner in Ireland, and that is Seskin Bridge, who's owned by the President of Ireland. And he's already also a big race winner this year. He won a really hard-fought battle for the Leopardstown Chase. As they sweep round towards the straight, Doubtborn, Seskin Bridge, Future Prosperity, Grease Paint back in fourth as they race for the last. Seskin Bridge on the stand side, Future Prosperity on the far side, and they're clear now from Doubtmore as they come to the last. Seskin Bridge at the last with Future Prosperity. Seskin Bridge, Future Prosperity on the far side, and his rider's lost his whip. On the stand side, it's Seskin Bridge under strong pressure now. Future Prosperity running on the far side, Grease Paint running on well in third. 100 yards to run. They're locked together. Seskin Bridge on the stand side, Future Prosperity on the far side. It's desperately close, stride for stride. At the line, it's a photo between Seskin Bridge and Future Prosperity. Grease Paint is third. And Seskin Bridge had it by a short head there, but in fact the runner-up is £3 better off. Seskin Bridge ran twice in 3 days at Cheltenham without success. Well, the one British challenger in the race is Ryman Rhythm, who I thought made rather heavy work of winning at Liverpool 10 days ago.
Ryman Reason towards the left of the picture. Arctic Bow and Galesburg right over on the far side. Ryman Reason on the near side, Galesburg on the far side. Between horses is Arctic Bow. And coming down to the last, and it's open now. Galesburg on the far side, Ryman Reason on the near side. Between horses is Arctic Bow. Arctic Bow now, and Ryman Reason on the near side. Ryman Reason on the near side, Arctic Bow on the far side as they race into the closing stages. And it's Ryman Reason on the near side, Arctic Bow on the far side as they race up towards the line. It's Ryman Reason from Arctic Bow. Ryman Reason, Arctic Bow as they come to the line. And Ryman Reason is mother and Arctic Bow is second and Galesburg is third.
Ryman Reason, who's bidding to become the first English-trained winner of the race since 1928, would you believe? And in fact, he's been a big gamble this morning in the London offices from 10 to 1 down to 6 to 1, and in fact, he's now favoured on the course. Well, here now are the 23 runners and riders for the Jameson Irish Grand National. They're headed by number 1, Ballinacurra Lad, who's ridden by Harry Rogers. 2 is Rainbow Warrior, Ken Morgan. 3, Excursion, ridden by Rosemary Stewart. 4, Seskin Bridge, Martin Lynch. 5, Pillar Bray, Tommy McGibbon. 6, High Diver, Tommy Ryan. 7, Ryman Reason, Graham Bradley. 8, The Ellier, Tom Taff. 9, Doubtful Venture, Peter Kavanagh. 10, Doody, Tony Mullins. 11, Doltmore, Pat Leach. 12, Colmy, Con O'Dwyer. 13, Tubatelli, Kevin O'Brien. 14, Larry's Latest, Michael Cummins. 15 is a non-runner. 16, Mononor, ridden by Michael Byrne. 17, Black Orchid, Joe Byrne. 18, Cranlome, Podge Gill. 19, Serimau, ridden by Paddy Cowley. 20 is Fortune Seeker, Pat Clark. 21's a non-runner. 22, Future Prosperity, Tony Powell. 23, Ginger for Sport, Mickey Flynn. 24, Prince Peacock, Noel Byrne. And 25, Regal Pleasure, Richard O'Donovan. The going, you can see, is gilding to soft. Here now, the latest betting.
And Ryman Reason the favourite, 6 to 1. Excursion, 7 to 1. Clanlome and the Ellier are on 10 to 1. Monomore and Future Prosperity, 12 to 1. Larry's Latest and Rainbow Warrior, 14 to 1. And Black Orchid and Seramo, 16 to 1. It's 20 to 1 bar these.
So fascinating to see the English challenger favourite there. That's Doltmore, the first we see as we join our commentators in Ireland, Michael O'Hare and Robert Hall. The first voice is out of Michael O'Hare.
Ryman Reason, the English-trained hope, who was a 6-1 chance, just shading Excursion, ridden by Mrs. Rosemary Stewart for the head of the market. And let's have a look at the betting now. Rhyme and Reason is 6-1, Excursion 7-1, Cranloam 10-1 with the Ellier and Mona Nor. And then at 12-1 is Future Prosperity. On 14 is Rainbow Warrior and Larry's Latest. It's 6-1 Pillar Bray, Black Orchid and Ceremo. Then Seskin Bridge, who's owned by the President of Ireland, is 20-1. Ballinacurralad, the top weight, 20-1. Doubtful Venture, one of two runners from the Paddy Mullen stable, 20-1. Daltmore 33-1, Column 33-1, the other Mullins runner Doody 33-1 and 40-1, and better the others. And there's Rhyme and Reason with Graham Bradley having his first ride in Ireland, hoping for better luck than he had at Aintree with Hello Dandy and that first fence. Number 19 is Ceremo. This is one that's strongly fancied by many southern horsemen.
Well, Ceremo is the mount of Paddy Kiley, and he's won his last two races. John Brassel rode him on each occasion. He was a short head winner from Gentle Ivy at Limerick last time out, and he'd beaten three counties by a couple of lengths at Thurles before that, with Fortune Seeker, incidentally, a further 3 or 4 lengths behind. Certainly one with a bit of form. Number 19, Ceremo.
And Seskin Bridge, I think we've already seen Seskin Bridge. She's just going to the left there. And she's just to the, maybe we didn't. She's just way over to the left. Keep going on and she's there. No, it's number 4 there. There she is, Seskin Bridge, the presidential hope.
Well, what a tremendous roar from the stands there'd be if this one came over the fence in front. She's a mare by Lawrence So. She's already the winner of the Leopardstown Steeplechase and the Goffs the Estes Steeplechase. And as Michael said, the last horse to win all 3 races, including the Irish National, was the Mighty Arkle. She's a very game performer. Didn't fare too well at Cheltenham. She ran twice over there and didn't get on too well. But at her best, she's very, very good indeed, and a lovely looking mare.
And an announcement over the loudspeakers with the bookmakers, please take down their umbrellas, because it has stopped raining and the umbrellas are being taken down by most of the bookmakers. But anyway, the horses don't seem to worry. There are the umbrellas. You can see how kind the bookmakers are, so that the people in the stands can have a good look at what should be a spectacular race. Just in case you've joined us recently, non-runners from the declared runners are Master Player and 4 Shares. All the others go to the post. And there they are now, the horses. You can see in under the stand. That's Rhyme and Reason on the left and Cranloam on the right.
Yes, Cranloam, Padge Gill just having his girths adjusted. Cranloam, a winner last time out. He won with Padge Gill in the saddle by 6 lengths from Amber Wine at Down Royal towards the end of last month. He was brought down, in fact, in the race won by Excursion at Down Royal. He's a good sort of horse. He's won 4 races over fences, a winner last time out, and in very good form. 18, Cranloam.
The first runner for trainer Kevin Woods in an Irish Grand National. The 6th ride for Podge Gill, who had the satisfaction not of winning, but of finishing in all 5 rides up to now. His fingers are crossed for number 6. The jockey's goggles are down now. The horses are coming round into a line, and the white flag should be raised any moment as they're beginning to sort themselves out. Mona Nor in on the right with Daltmore just alongside, and Ballinacurralad with the spots back behind the others. And the white flag has been raised. One jockey has lost his cap already, Prince Peacock's jockey, and Black Orchid looks as if he was going up a bit quicker than the others. He's steadied and they're off, and Black Orchid is the first to show in front. Black Orchid in along the inside, but Rainbow Warrior is taking it up now. Rainbow Warrior and Black Orchid are together, these two together, and after these is Daltmore and Column, and then out on the outside just behind these is Fortune Seeker as they come over the first fence, and Doody is gone. Doody didn't get very far at Fairyhouse. He's gone at the first, and as they go up now to the second fence, it's Black Orchid in front of Rainbow Warrior, and after that there's Dalmore, Regal Pleasure, Balnacurra Lad, Column, and Fortune Seeker, and after Fortune Seeker is High Diver, then Mononor, and after that comes Cranlome. Back about 8 from the end at this stage is Rhyme and Reason, as they go up now to this next plain fence up towards the top of the course. And Ginger for Sport is tailed off as they go over this. Up in front is Black Orchid showing the way. Black Orchid in front, and Rainbow Warrior not very far away. A loose horse not far away from them either. Column is next, then an enthusiastic Dultmore, Fortune Seeker, Balnacurra Lad, Regal Pleasure, and after that comes High Diver and Ceremo as they come over the fence on the very top of the course, and as they stream over, all still up now. The only fall or duty who came down at the first. And as they race down the hill now for the first time up at the top of the track, they have a total of 22 fences to jump in all, and it's Black Orchid who's in front, Rainbow Warrior is second, Dalmore is third, Balnacurra Lad comes next. After that comes Column. After Column is Regal Pleasure on the inside of Fortune Seeker. And then Ceremo and High Diver together. Cranlome comes next as they go over the next fence. And back towards the end of the field, the last bar, the one that's tailed off at this stage, is Excursion, the favourite, the second favourite. Racing down the hill now, and they have a long run down to this next plain fence, which they're facing up to now, and it's Black Orchid who's out in front of Rainbow Warrior, Daltmore just in behind them, Column going well behind this leading group, and then Regal Pleasure over that one, and Balnacurra Lad, and not been very far behind these and making ground is Rhyme and Reason, who was back about 6 or 7 places further back just a little while ago. They're heading now to the next fence, which is another plain fence, and it is still this same battle for the lead with Black Orchid and Rainbow Warrior. Rainbow Warrior in the lightish colours, Black Orchid in the darkish colours as they come over. Column is in third, and in fourth place, moving up is Fortune Seeker. Fifth is Rhyme and Reason. After that is Daltmore, Balnacurra Lad. Cranlome isn't very far away. Seskin Bridge is just in touch with the leaders as they come to the fence. That'll be 3 from the finishing post the next time they jump it. And over this one, Black Orchid over. A mistake there by High Diver cost him some ground. Excursion has begun to make ground, but there's an awful long way to go, but there's a long way in which to make it. Back at the end of the field is Larry's Latest. Here they come now to the first of the 2 fences in the straight, and it's Black Orchid who's in front, just in front of Rainbow Warrior, and then Column out on the right-hand side as we look down, and after that there's Daltmore. And now just jumping that second last fence is Ginger for Sport, just to give you an idea of how far back that one is as they come now to the fence that will be the last. The next time they jump it, they now have 11 fences to jump. And as they come over that one and race past the stands for the first time, it is Black Orchid on the far side, in the centre, Rainbow Warrior, Column, then Rhyme and Reason, Daltmore, Balnacurra Lad, Fortune Seeker, Cranlome, then Regal Pleasure, Mononlore over on the far side, and then comes High Diver, the Elliot just in behind them, and Ceremo just in alongside these with Pillar Bray, then Seskin Bridge, Doubtful Venture, and Future Prosperity, back then to Tuppertelly, and back then to Larry's Latest, and finally comes Excursion. That is finally, if one accepts Ginger for Sport, who is well back out of the contention, about 20 lengths behind the second last. Now, with 11 fences to jump, Black Orchid still in front, Rainbow Warrior second. Then in third place is Daltmore. In fourth comes Regal Pleasure. Balnacurra Lad is fifth. Then comes Column. And Fortune Seeker, Cranlome making ground steadily. Mononore doing likewise. Rhyme and Reason still there, well there on the outside. There are a couple of tumblers there, and one of them is High Diver, I would say, as they go over that one. And he's left behind, and now up the hill they go to the fence before the turn at the very top, and the field closing up more than somewhat, but still up there is Rainbow Warrior, who has taken over the lead. Rainbow Warrior is in the lead. Daltmore is next. Black Orchid just behind these. Balnacurra Lad, in fact, Black Orchid dropping back rather dramatically at this stage. And as they go over that one, it's Column who takes a narrow lead from Rainbow Warrior. Then in along the inside is Dalmore. Balnacurra Lad comes next. Then Ryman Reason going very snugly just behind the leading group. Then Fortune Seeker. After Fortune Seeker is Cranlome. Then comes Mononor, and Seskin Bridge is next as they go over that and race down the hill now. This next fence is pretty close to the one they've just jumped, with Rainbow Warrior out there in front. Column is second, and Balnacurra Lad and Ryman Reason has gone up now to take the third place up in front. And as they race down the hill, with less than a mile to go, 7 furlongs to race, Column, Rainbow Warrior, Ryman Reason, Balnacurra Lad, and Fortune Seeker. And after that comes Seskin Bridge, who's making good ground just behind the leaders. Over that fence now, and it's Rainbow Warrior and Column. These two together now, as they have a long run to this next one, which is 4 from home. 4 from home, and it's Column in the lead, Ryman Reason right up there with them. And also up there, Rainbow Warrior, who's dropping back a little bit on the much of the feet, closing up now as they come over this one. And over it, all the leaders over it, and it's Column who's up there with Ryman Reason, Seskin Bridge, and Future Prosperity has moved up on the outside. The Ellier is just in behind the leading group now and has joined the leading group as they come to 3 from home. 3 from home, and it's Column and Ryman Reason. Ryman Reason jumps it in the lead and turns into the straight in front. Can this be history? 1928, the last English trained winner. He's in front with the presidential runner. Seskin Bridge is just behind him. Future Prosperity is behind him too. The Ellier is making ground. Column is still there, and Doubtful Venture has gone right up to the leaders now, over on the left as they come over this one. And it's Ryman Reason who's in front. Seskin Bridge is second. Future Prosperity is third as they head now to the final fence. And it's Ryman Reason. And over on the far side, Seskin Bridge. Ryman Reason is up and over. Seskin Bridge is up and over. And Future Prosperity is next. And as they race down to the finish now, Graham Bradley is out there in front. He's making history. Not since Don Pancho in 1928. Ryman Reason has justified favouritism. He's justified coming to Fairyhouse. The English horses won. Seskin Bridge is second. Column is third. And after that comes Future Prosperity, Doubtful Venture, the Ellier. Then comes Fortune Seeker, Cranlow, Monamore, Balnacurra Lad. Then a very disappointing Excursion. And after that comes High Diver. I think High Diver went earlier. It was Ceremo, Rainbow Warrior, then Dalmore, and the last one to finish, in fact, was Prince Peacock. Well, one has to go back to 1920. In fact, the last to finish is Ginger for Sport, just coming in now. The last, indeed, to win for England was Don Pancho in 1928. And here's the man and the horse that has done it. And what a great performance he put up. He may be a novice, but by heavens, those fences didn't worry him today. Let's see that exciting finish where it looked for a stride or two as if Seskin Bridge might win it for the president.
Well, Seskin Bridge is going very easily now as they come to the second last. The winner jumps it in front. That's Graham Bradley on Ryman Reason. Seskin Bridge switches to the inside now and is a clear second place. Future's Prosperity is over on the far side. Colmy is staying on in the centre, and now they come to the last with Ryman Reason, who doesn't jump this particularly well, just goes through the top of it, stumbles on landing, but gets away with it, doesn't lose momentum, and now shows a clean pair of heels. At the moment, there's only a couple of lengths between Ryman Reason and the President's horse, Seskin Bridge, but that advantage is stretched all the way to the post. What a training performance this by David Murray-Smith, and what a ride Graham Bradley gave him. So Ryman Reason, the first English trained runner since 1928, going away, winning it very handsomely indeed, and winning it, well, there you see Graham Bradley just pushing him out. Seskin Bridge will come into picture and finish second. Colmy stays on to be third. Future Prosperity is right behind these in fourth place.
And what a difference 9 days makes in racing. Graham Bradley, remember him? He was the jockey who rode Hello Dandy and landed up on the grass on the first fence in the Irish Grand National. David Murray-Smith, 4 years assistant trainer to Vincent O'Brien, going back to Ireland and becoming the first man in this country to train an Irish Grand National winner since 1928. Well, what a race it was. Ryman Reason was always in a good position. He jumped up second at the fourth last fence. He very wisely kept his mind towards the outside because English jockeys have had a bad time in years past in Ireland. And at the fourth last, Column jumps to the lead with the brown sleeves. Graham's there in a perfect position on the outside. Bad mistake just behind the leaders there. In fact, one or two. And that second mistake, that was a mistake by Excursion, who never got into the race at all, was never a factor. In fact, was one but last passing the stands. And racing round to the third last, you can see Column being pressed by Ryman Reason, looming up on the outside of Future Prosperity, number 22 there, in a really good position. The yellow colours there, that's Fortune Seeker, and the President's horse, Seskin Bridge, just moving into fifth there. A bad mistake by Column at that one, and that knocked a lot of stuffing out of him, and it's left Ryman Reason in front, perhaps a little bit sooner than Graham Bradley wanted. And as he comes round to the straight, he's still on a tight rein. You can see his horse pricking his ears, a really genuine looking horse, those loppy ears. Column comes under strong pressure behind him, but look at Seskin Bridge with the orange sleeves there. His rider still got his hands full and looks a big danger. Fortune Seeker on the inside also got a chance, but at the second last, another good jump by Ryman Reason. That gives him an advantage of 2 or 3 lengths going to the last from the President's horse, Seskin Bridge. This very game mare. Colm is getting nowhere now, and Future Prosperity, having been going easily on the right, comes under strong pressure. And now the worst moment of all for Ryman Reason. He's just got to jump the last to win, but he just runs down the fence a little bit to the left, doesn't need it right, screws on landing, and for an awful moment Graham Bradley must have thought that he was going to lose his legs. But he didn't, and he comes out of it running, and despite the strong challenge by Seskin Bridge, his very, very game mare on the far side, Brad's still got plenty of horse underneath him, and funnily enough, although he's riding on such a long rein, Ryman Reason just throwing his head about is now he asks him to stretch, and he goes away in the last 50 yards. So a marvellous success. Ryman Reason, the winner of the Irish Grand National, Seskin Bridge second, and Column third. A great triumph for David Murray-Smith, as I say, the first British-trained winner of this race since 1928, and that really is something to celebrate. Here now, the full result.
First, number 7, Ryman Reason, 6-1 favourite. Second, number 4, Seskin Bridge, 25-1. Third, number 12, Call Me, 33-1. And fourth, number 22, Future Prosperity, 12-1. First, Ryman Reason, 6-1 favourite. Second, Seskin Bridge, 25-1. Third, Call Me, 33-1. And fourth, Future Prosperity, 12-1.